tell me how is it different to work with different people? Because starting with Bahubali, SS Rajamouli, unki kya khasiyat hai? Why, like he is every time he comes in and
he's unreal.
Like how?
Because I think he has always been somebody, and not just during Bahubali, but from before. He has always made films in a commercial setup, but very, very high on emotion, extremely high on emotion, extremely, how do I say this? It's like, he will always, for example, bring in the element of a human and an animal relationship in his movies. If you notice all his films, I don't know how much of his films have you watched.
I've seen 2, obviously, which
so
a lot of people have
why?
seen.
Again, I'm bringing it really to the grassroots level. All his films, watch Magadira if you haven't seen Magadira.
बहुत लोग बोलते हैं देखने के लिए.
You should, yeah, it's beautiful. It's again a bit commercial film, but in a very commercial film, he'll bring an animal and human relationship as one of the fundamental relationships. He's somebody who really gets how to storytell in a way that a person gets fully invested. And while I was working on Bahubali, I also realized his pre-production is next level. He has, before actors come on set, if it's an action piece or a dance piece or any other form, he has already rehearsed it himself. If there was a shot in Magadira where Charan has to come on a horse, he would have already done the shot himself. He would have checked out everything. When I was doing the bow and arrow setup in Bahubali, he was the one who taught me. अच्छा, the joke is मैंने कभी bow and arrow पकड़ा नहीं था. ना ही मैंने कभी sword पकड़ा था अपने हाथ में. And I was coming from another shoot. I was shooting with Mahesh Babu in Switzerland, and I directly came from my shoot to Bahubali set. And I was the last person to be cast for Bahubali, so I had no prep time. I had like 2 days of rehearsal months ago before before actually I got into the filming, because ये film की shooting 3 साल चली. So when I came to set, I couldn't hold a sword also. He's the one who taught me how to do every single thing, because he had already done it, and he does this with every scene. He performs it, and that's just now he's just that's I am one aspect of the 24 crafts that he's going to talk to. So all the 24 crafts he has already somewhat in his head executed it on whatever level he has imagined it. And for example, like he's somebody who used VFX before people even people knew what VFX is.